Of exotic animals taken during an MCSO, the Sheriff's Office raid, are now back home in Rio Verde.
And their owner was accused of neglecting them, but a judge ruled that they were not mistreated. Fox 10's Lauren Clark sat down with the owner, and she joins us live now with why he says the case altered his life.
Yeah, guys, Ben Alvarez said this investigation really turned his life upside down. The messages that were on social media prevented him from getting jobs, and he was also just absolutely filled with worry after the thought that his animals could be taken from him forever and that he could possibly be facing jail time.
He wants to clear his name. He wants people to hear that the judge made an informed decision. Again, it was based on the evidence that was presented, and the evidence was overwhelming in that these animals were perfectly cared for.
Attorney Melissa Baugh explaining why her client Ben Alvarez decided to sit down to share his side of the story. Accused of mistreating and neglecting his animals on his Rio Verde property, Alvarez says investigators and people online rushed to snap judgments.
There were so many people just on social media, the news, just trashing me, and and again, a lot of the things that they always hear one side of the story, but they don't hear the other side.
On August 2nd, deputies from the Maricopa County Sheriff's Office raided Alvarez's property, taking 42 of his animals, including horses, goats, camels, and zebras, after claiming there wasn't enough water on site.
I mean, as you know, it was my ward against MCSO, and it was very devastating, very stressful, not knowing what could happen.
In court, Ben explained a leak in his water containers caused it to seep out. He explained how he would go to the property several times a day and how the animals were properly fed and watered. Ultimately, the judge ruled in Alvarez's favor, finding that the sheriff's office did not prove the animals were mistreated and ordered they be returned.
I was about to jump and cry at the same time. I was very happy.
But Melissa says the impact on her client was immense, calling MCSO's case both deficient and irresponsible.
Just the misinformation that was put out that eventually led to some serious hate on Mr. Alvarez, some even death threats that he got as a result of this. It was, I think, very irresponsible on their part.
And Ben said when he got his animals back, they were actually in worse shape than when he last saw them. We reached out to MCSO to see if they would comment on this case. They say they could not because it's still under investigation. Reporting live here in Phoenix, Lauren Clark, Fox 10 News.